Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first match of a back-to-back match series of back-to-back matches today. This is between Mikeyburger and xAdypt. I'm Game Dreco, joined by Radiant Variant. We have Mikeyburger versus xAdypt today, which will be 3rd seed Mike versus 6th seed xAdypt.
Get my mic turned on. Oh my goodness, we're off to a wonderful start. Definitely a good way to start off a doubleheader for today.
Yeah.
I am really anxious to see how things go today. A lot of people are wanting this one to go the distance. I can definitely see it.
And we're starting on Aqualaris Classic.
Both racers having a pretty decorated history between tournament wins and very high placements in the bracket.
Yeah. Mike, 2nd place in the first tournament, 2020 and 2024, and 1st place in 2023. xAdypt made it to the lower bracket grand final last year, and both look like they've started. So we have a
15-second sync time with Mikey in the lead.
Yeah, 15-second sync time.
They got the chops to make some magic happen. We're going to see how it goes today. As ever, we can probably expect borderline deathless racing from Mikey. xAdypt taking the right side path, heading out of the figure 8.
And is slightly ahead. There, Mike, xAdypt got into the lead with that. That is nuts.
On my end, it does kind of look like Mikeyburger's got a bit of a PowerPoint presentation going on compared to xAdypt.
Yeah, he has a little bit of a slideshow.
Fine with it. It ain't the bad to the point where you got to do a radio call on it. Both of them into the aquarium tunnel. Looks like Mikey has regained the lead.
Yep.
Only by a slight.
Yep.
Mikey looking like about a half second ahead. Both of them taking the left side path out of the figure 8. Off the boost going into the sluice gates. Clean and clear, both of them. Out onto the city path. xAdypt took a little bit of outside.
Yikes!
Oh. Playing it very dangerously there.
Yeah, that cost him a little bit.
Might get basically perfect heat right now.
236 versus a 237. Off by just under a second. What a way to start.
Homura with the perfect prediction, calling the high 236 right off the bat. Very clean first round. Mikey takes the opening point.
Oh, it looks like xAdypt actually did his personal best on that run.
No way. Yep. This one. I do think Mikey needs to submit the time.
Yeah, I just pinged him to do that.
Yep.
You come back, huh? You want that one, huh?
Mikey already heading down to our favorite Toydarian Watto for some grip changing.
Put in an olla.
Both of them in the shop, actually.
No, this part.
There we go. There's a submission.
Chat, got the olla.
There we go.
And we're going on to another technical board. Bunta training
Bunta
course
training
with
with
skips.
skips. Mars Band.
Oh boy. Hey, I'm all for a fireworks show of races today. BTC skips. If I remember correctly, the trick to this one is going to be hopping the main wall after the first turn.
Have you
You hook a
seen
left and then you
my
climb up
chat
that wall and hop right back to start finish, correct?
Yep.
Simple and easy.
We see
Mikey
Mike
as
you
Bumpy?
Bumpy.
Oh my god.
Outlander.
Bumpy's actually pretty
Oh.
good at doing this. Yeah, xAdypt going much. And xAdypt playing it safe using Wan Sandage.
Definitely will be playing it safe there with Juan, but Mikey able to make the jump with Bumpy.
Bumpy is actually the best one to do the skip without upgrades.
Ah. Now he's got the groove. He's up. He's over. He's on the boost, and he's down. Those are dipped. This should be good. I like what I'm seeing from xAdypt here. They might have the edge on this one. I will also say, blink and you'll miss it. This is going to be a quick race.
Yeah.
Omura, Mike is solid on BTC skips. I'm just saying, I know better than to rule anyone out here. I'll rule myself out. $15 seconds to the window. Three, two, one, and we're ready to begin. xAdypt in position for the first hop. They're on the boost, they're over, and they're down.
Not so sure if I...
Mikey's stream is up. I can see the start of the race thing flashing. Oh,
Yeah. Here we go.
there we go.
What's going up with all the restarts? There we go. About 14 seconds.
Yep, give or take. Bumpy is up. Bumpy is clear. Oh, Wanabit struggling.
Uh-oh! Is he forfeiting?
No!
You can't restart. I think he's just done a forfeit.
No. Is that how we're going to call it? Oh, man. Wait a minute. That one didn't count for Mikey. The second attempt did not count.
And it didn't count for xAdypt on this run either.
Oh, my goodness. Oh! This is going wrong in all of the different ways. From the way warm-ups went, I did not expect this. Does Mikey have it that time? Yep. Mikey clears the second lap. Oh, man.
No!
Juan in trouble. Mikey trying to reposition. Mikey has the hop. Impact and... No, it did not count. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Mike attempts to climb one more time. He's up, he's over.
Ryan Sandage. 123 versus a 159.99.
Oh man. Those two botched laps came back to bite hard. Oh man. I was not expecting that.
No.
My goodness, xAdypt striking back. Bumpy putting up an admirable effort, but those two missed laps came back to bite him. I have no idea what happened. Just a missed threshold? I don't know. But as I often say, put the brooms away, people. No sweeps today.
Like, still...
Yeah, get out of here, Pitroid. We don't need you. No repairs here.
You come back, huh? You cannot beat
xAdypt indicating that they restarted when they saw the countdown. Lord knows I'm familiar with the 45 to a minute delays on my end, so I entirely get it. But board number 3 is on the horizon. We are going to Mongaza for Spice Mine Run. I believe SMR was one of our qualifier tracks, or one of our opening tracks this year.
Yep.
I want to say round 1 or 2 opener.
It was 1.
Round 1. All I know is by the looks of it, xAdydpt's on the wrong planet. You got to get your Navicomputer checked, buddy. Mikey's in the right spot. Just a good long technical track, and I can't wait to hear the sound of engines. It's too quiet in here. I also like hearing different engine sounds than the Xbox, because that one only has one.
Yep. Well, the Sega Dreamcast had one too, and that's what the Xbox version was based on.
Change your mind.
Mistakes were made.
And the funny thing is, the N64 does have its own sound bank different from both, and they have their own sounds.
Which is why I love it. I'm glad I managed to get my hands on a CRT TV that can actually play it at a logical frame rate with no delays. There ain't much like this game on a CRT, I will admit. Got to make sure whenever I pick up a controller for it, I'm not snapping the sticks like I used to. Mikey just out of the market in a severe PowerPoint slideshow. And here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Race 3 is underway.
Not sure if...
Yep, there's that outside right lane that I never remembered to do. I see it now. It is faster. I dipped into the spice pits.
I can just see Mike start.
Yeah, I have yet to see it either. At least we haven't had a stream crash. We know it's online and because we have our planets in orbit. There we go. Ooh. Gnarly bumps in the lava grate from xAdypt.
Here we go.
This is the real run. Mikey is going to have a good 15, 14, 15. Mikey's going to be 20 seconds ahead.
19.9 it looks like. .8.
Mikey goes into timeout for a moment. xAdypt going very close to that inside wall, moving towards the conveyor belts. Slough off that heat. Get ready for another big boost going toward the market.
Oh, they are neck and neck.
Oh, it's beautiful. Down into the spice pits. Both dodging the spicecraft. Under the sensor lights, back out to the main turn toward lava grate.
Here we go.
Mikey barely ahead. Oh, it is absolutely neck and neck. About a third of a second separating them as they both head into market.
Here we go. First lap. 1:14.31. About 44 tenths of a second.
It is close. Anything under a half second's a nail biter. Mikey laying off the boost before heading toward the... Ooh, we got an engine light up from xAdypt. Ace asking if Mikey did the dozer manipulation.
I think they both did.
Both back in the spice pits. xAdypt cranking every single shred of boost he can out of that engine.
Which is a rental pod.
Oh, it's going to be going back to the shop in pieces. Through the lava grate, clean and clear. Mikey having the clear advantage now by about a second.
Here we go. Still 4 tenths of a second.
2 times 2, that's 0.8 seconds up.
Yep, they both did the cutscene with it as the dozer was not in that precarious spot.
Gonna have to look into that one myself. One last trip towards the downward ramp. Dodge that spicecraft.
I think xAdypt is losing the speed on this downhill portion because he is not letting go of tilt, and tilting downhill actually slightly reduces your speed with the downhill boost.
I'm noticing that. That's actually going to come back to
And
bite.
that's why he's getting this. That they're just going to be boosting like crazy here. xAdypt aggressively boosting. So is Mike.
One last turn
Mike
in the market
in
to
a
start
slight
finish.
lead. Here we go. 340. 341. How close? Just over a second. Just over a second in favor of Mike.
Very clean runs on both sides. Nateman in the chat. Good racing from both. Absolutely. I think we've only had one death, and that was in a skip sport, so that can't really count against a good performance like that. Absolutely good racing on both sides.
Agree.
Back again, huh?
Yes, we are back again, Watto. Mikey, ever the late submission like me in school. Mikey up 2-1, going on to the next board. As soon as that submission is in and verified, we'll be able to see what it is. Now, looking like xAdypt bolting towards Abyss skips, so we might be going to another technical track.
My Panagoya.
And yep, we are doing Abyss with skips.
Boy. In that warm-up, xAdypt finishing the race before even hitting the ground for the last time. This should be a good one. And if you thought
This is the real blink it and you'll miss it one.
you beat me to it, I was about to say it. This one should be over in about, goodness, less than 25 seconds?
If it's well executed, it will probably be less than 30 seconds.
This skips the way most people beat it when they were younger, because they had to figure out how to beat this bull crap track for the first time.
Oh yeah, the full track of this is my most hated track in the game to this day.
On the Xbox, I came to appreciate it, but on N64, oh boy. I will admit wholeheartedly that the only way I was able to beat it for the first time, I looked up 100% walkthrough of the game. I believe that was by Ace, and they explained the Abyss skip perfectly, and I was able to pull that off and finally get the win. Guilty as charged.
I only had the 64 strategy guide when playing this back in the day, and this was the last track I filled on full track using upgraded Bullseye Navoir.
100% makes sense to be able to make those turns and stay on the top lane.
I still turn timid on it to this day.
You are not alone.
Yeah, we're gonna get a few practice runs off of both of them, it looks like. I actually hate doing Abyss full track over any other track in the game.
Oh!
Oh. Uh-oh.
Seeing the task try and run this board, I believe it was Goofbrush that posted a run with Slide on TAS where they cleared this board in about, I'd like to say 8 seconds.
I think so. It was something really absurdly low.
Because I remember instead of going in that full circle, they decided to make a figure 8 out of it and go to the other side, complete that loop, and then swing it back. Because of Slide's, slide.
Yeah. I think the record, I think even the human done record by Domare is a figure 8 too.
I do wonder if eventually in turn we'll see people crazy enough to try the figure 8 method as opposed to the single circle.
I've seen runners do the figure 8 for ILs of this skip.
In tournament?
Not in tournament, but in IL.
My Panagoya.
3, 2, 1. Keep your eyes on the ball, folks. Abyss Skips is underway. The anticipation. I believe this is one of xAdykt's biggest picked tracks. I remember them racing on this last year as well, and it was also a nail biter. I think it was in their giant rally in the lower bracket grand finals when they rallied back from, I think, 3 or 4 down, and this was the track they got to the final race with. Spence, get on with it. Mikey's off. A little bit of a struggle on the climb. Hooking left, hooking right.
We already see a time from xAdypt, even though he hasn't posted it.
Oh, it was a little bit low. Oh, not good. And they're on the penalty lap. Oh, but they're making... Oh!
Makes the save.
I guess geometry is optional.
Uh-oh, it didn't do it all the way.
Oh, no.
Oh, no! I think xAdypt has this. Yep, xAdypt
Absolutely.
with a 25.34. Mike, double the time.
Wow. Skips with silver bullets taking advantage of the moment. We remain tied at 2-all. xAdypt fighting back hard. This is excellent. Hot damn. Submission, please. We should have that on a clipboard ready to drop.
Oh, man. I totally thought this match was going to be a shutout. Not anywhere near I expected it to be this close.
Oh, come on. Have some faith. I'm all for looking by the data 100% of the way, but at the same time, you can't rule out some method of fight.
No, I get that, but...
Unless it's
just
me.
that...
I tried my
just that-
dangest.
I know. It's just that Mike just has an insane amount of skill in this game. He's the longest continuous speedrunner of the game of this game easily. Probably has more hours in this game than any other player ever.
And claims the rights to have discovered a lot of the skips in the first place.
He did discover that actual abyss skip back in the day. 2009 was when he discovered it. And that's what Mike and I used to just thrash the skip in world records then.
Good lord. 2009?
Yep.
16 years ago. Goodness. I think I'd actually just played the game for the first time by then. I remember playing that on Dad's old Mac computer. I didn't even know how to boost back then. I think I made it as far as board 4. I think I made it as far as Aquilaris before getting stuck. We had to use Anakin as a fan of the movie. That's the way it was.
And it's so ironic that he's one of the worst pods in the game.
Oh, it's criminal. Although I do think he's probably the most helpful track favorite for Grabvine Gateway. It's not bad. Annie on Grabvine is not bad.
No.
You can do better, but you can certainly do a lot worse.
Yeah.
Man, 2 deaths from Mikey. That's going to
We're
drop the
going
average.
to Baru Coast next.
Oh, boy. Baru Coast, the 4th round opener. xAdypt locking in Ben Quadernaros. Ben Baru Coast being one of the most demanding boards and racer picks of the game. Did not see who Mikey had his cursor on when he selected a racer.
Probably
I would assume Ben, yeah.
He is at that skill level where he will use Ben.
Baru Coast, one of the biggest thrillers we had from last year's tournament. Oh, stream's kind of locking up for a second. Last year, that's pretty much one of the craziest rounds we had was Dom and Nate Man going up in Baru Coast without Ben. believe it was a double Mars run.
That probably because Ben was banned.
Yep. It was an absolute thriller. I expect nothing less here, but this time it's going to be faster with Ben at the helm.
And a lot more harrowing.
Oh, that jungle section's going to be a thriller.
Yep.
Get those crashes out of the way early. Another server, so I'm not having notifications go off until the cows come home. That's unprofessional. Mikey locking in Ben with 20 seconds to go. Call it, Draco. How many deaths are we going to have in this run?
I have no idea.
I'm calling one from each side. 3, 2, 1. We're ready to start race 5. Baru Coast, double Ben. I do not know if this is xAdydpt's run. I'm going to assume not with the previous track record. I'm definitely going to assume not with that. Ben playing George of the Jungle over here.
You'll not find a better deal anywhere, I think, huh?
xAdydpt's contemplating a grip change. Looks like they're going to commit to the bit. And I'm not sure if this is Mikey underway, but I think we're going for it.
I think we're going for it with Mike. Come on, xAdypt. Here we go. 21 seconds.
While Mikey's in timeout for a moment. Barunda in general ranking is pretty much the hardest planet by consensus, right?
Yes, it has pretty much all the tracks are among the hardest in the game. The track Gravine Gateway is considered the hardest track in the game, and the Gravine Gateway as a track uses skills that you absolutely cannot use on any that are all what you learned on the other tracks doesn't apply to Gravine Gateway.
Because at that point, you're racing through a maze.
Yeah. A lot of the difficulty of this race is trying to use a dragster on a Formula 1 track, as I like to say about Ben on Baru Coast.
Remember from a long time ago the description that Ben is a Ferrari. He might not turn the best, but he's going to be the fastest, and you got to strike the balance between it.
Ooh, this is really close.
Whereas with some pods, you could find a line to boost through that entire section. Ben cannot do that.
117, 118.
Second showing the difference. Mike bouncing off the top of the wall, xAdypt in hot pursuit. Back to a day at the beach. Both past the trees, behind the statue. He's sleeping. Ooh.
Yikes!
Careful. Ooh, baby. Yo. Oh, lost the boost.
Yikes!
Mikey pulling away on virtue of just cleaner racing. Both of them into the rock tunnel.
Not that far though.
Mikey definitely up by about 2 seconds right now. Heading back towards start finish, up in the air, around the loop.
116 versus a 117.
Now up to 2 seconds lead. More run around the world. Ooh, losing the boost there.
Yikes!
Ignoring the top wall hit. I dipped about a second and 3/4 behind, heading back into the jungle section. Ooh, daring with that wall. Jungle section claims no lives. xAdypt off the boost again, moving towards the rock path. About to finish up the rock path on the uphill, moving back towards city segment. One crash
Jesus,
would make the difference. Mikey's clean back to start finish loop, hooks it around and in.
351 and a 353. Really fast.
No time loss on that one from xAdypt. Again, absolutely clean runs. No crashes to boot. Baru Coast is bloodless for this round. Absolutely wonderful racing. Moving on to board number 6. Draco, I'm curious how many ways you got to ask for a submission. You're running out. Went from asking nicely with a please and thank you all the way to wondering if it's even going to arrive. More putting it pretty accurately. At a 353, if anyone makes a mistake, you can take them. Both times are in and verified. Moving on to board number 6.
Vengeance. Oh, another track that can be really hard. I always find this track painful on 64.
Oh, and 64, it's absolute hell. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
I prefer doing Grapevine Gateway on N64 over Vengeance.
I don't have as bad memories of Vengeance as you do because I think I only did it once, and that was with minimal upgrades, so it was very simple. But when I went back with max upgrades on 64, it was absolute hell of a time compared to console at 60 frames, where it's home sweet home, but... Oof. And Andy Panther bringing up the truth. Say hello to our boy Fud Sang the Minesweeper.
Yes. Oh, what a hilarious motor mouth of a character. Serving 4 life sentences on Ubu Hor. Neither the lore from Lucas nor Disney has explained why he's serving such a long sentence on Ubu 4.
I bet tax evasion. That will get you.
I don't know what it is. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny that the lore that neither lore has addressed it in over 26 years.
It ain't killing someone because they'll send bounty hunters to fetch people from Uvo 4 and other games. But Fud Sang is an anomaly.
Yeah, pretty funny.
Oh, it's absolutely funny. And ain't no one coming to save him. He's got to save himself by racing his tail off.
Which the warden allows him to do, according to the lore.
I've also heard rumors that he sabotages the pod before races to guarantee he doesn't win.
Oh.
I mean, he set him up with a Block 6, I think that's what it's called. Not the best pod in the world, but around here, it's definitely an adequate minesweeper to snag some of those rocks in the tunnels. Speaking of rocks in the tunnels, we got our countdown in 3, 2, 1. Get ready to dodge them. Vengeance
Especially
is
at the
underway.
start of the tube.
Nate Man in the chat. Mike is super solid on Vengeance. We will see how it goes. Definitely set a stopwatch for less than 3 minutes and 6 seconds, because I guarantee you neither of them finishes with a time slower than that. With Mike's PR showing a 302.993. God, I would kill for a time like that. I don't think this is a Dips run, but it's pretty solid.
I don't think so. I don't think so. It came in before the countdown. He was just practicing.
Who knows with Mike, king of hoarders? Oh boy.
Here we go.
Now I don't know if it's Mikey's time.
33.5.
Gonna be in timeout for half a minute.
And this is a track that's just absolutely brutal. It's one of my... It's not that hard at a casual level, but boy, when you try speedrunning this on 64, it becomes hellish.
And the way you can optimize this, going on the tilt in the figure 8 section, all the way to boost management here in the AGTs, this track can be optimized quite a bit, and it's definitely a show to see it at the max level. And Mikey's out of timeout. With xAdypt in the lead.
But he's on much higher heat.
Oh wow. Mikey heading back to start finish with basically a full tank of boost.
101, 102.
This one probably comes down to heat management, moving back toward the district.
This is where Mike's gonna pull ahead.
Oh, scraping the wall there. Into the figure 8. Clean on both ends. xAdypt still barely ahead. Oh my goodness.
Jeez, I thought he was gonna ricochet.
Oh, yep. I know that feeling. Mikey is back in the lead, though.
Mikey's pulling ahead because he had more heat to build up.
The most minute difference in the world, but here it matters so much.
Wait a minute, xAdypt looks like he's in the lead again. Just barely.
It's from liberal use of heat coming out of that, going out of the exit for the tunnel. But it is putting xAdypt in the lead.
But, oh man, this is really neck and neck.
It's a seesaw battle here. Mike catches up with more heat to use in the earlier sections, while xAdypt is taking off in the later sections out of the tunnel. Oh, I am absolutely here for the show. xAdypt has submitted a time. I'm not looking at it. I want to see how this plays out in person.
Yeah, this is really, really close.
Absolutely get the popcorn out, Nate, man. I agree. Oof.
Mikey looks like he's back in the lead again.
xAdypt able to cook an egg on that engine with that heat.
Yeah, Mike, it looks like he's in a slight lead.
Yep, just barely.
Oh, this is going to be really close. 304, 303. Just a tenth of a second.
Oh, man.
Tenth of a second in favor of Mike.
Oof. Down to the absolute shred of the wire.
Match point for Mike.
My goodness, that was a run and a half. Well done. That run truly had it all. Absolutely masterful. I think that was the best run I've seen on Vengeance. In terms of race, like a head-to-head. Oof. A 10th and 4,000ths of a second.
Yeah.
But don't bust out the Navicomputer just yet. We're not going too far out for round 7. We're going to Executioner.
Yep.
Used to be the bane of my existence. The way you thought about Vengeance, I used to think about Executioner.
Yeah, I find Executioner way easier than Vengeance.
I sort of do now, but the biggest fear I have with my runs now is getting door nailed. That silly door heading toward the power cage tunnel. Sometimes it looks like it's one way and then it lives, it moves, and it says go away. And then I explode. That's blink and you'll miss it. I have actually had a lot of surprising deaths from getting door nailed.
Yeah.
These Xbox players always choose Vengeance and Executioner. I'm at home there. I'm at home in the prison. I ain't the postal dude, but I can relate. I know why you don't, Nate Man, because you're an Xbox deserter. And he admits it! You left me alone, Nate Man!
Oh, my God.
I'm the last one left to represent this garbage console. Still do runs there occasionally. I appreciate you, brother. Nobody else will stand up to the kooks who will. xAdypt just about to clear the power cage tunnel and warm up. 28 seconds to go. Both of them taking the safe and smart entryway into the AGT with the side wall hop. Let's see if Draco gets to say the line. I'm curious as to what the line is. I'm guessing someone's going to tell me. And we are ready to go on Executioner. The countdown has been given. And I believe xAdypt is set up for the restart.
There's Mike.
And again, you will want to bring a buddy. While it's not Minesweeper FUD, it's Minesweeper Toy.
Yeah.
Who, in my experience, does a worse job. I will say that up front. I feel like he does a worse job. There are runs when some of these ore chunks in the tunnel will last 2 laps instead of just 1. At least FUD's reliable. Ah, now I remember. I will not say the line so as to not steal it. There we go.
Here we go. Wait a minute. Here we go. Let's see.
One last run through Uvo 4.
About 3.5, I could crash!
Oh, man. Say the line, dude! And now it is entirely on Mikey to make a mistake in order for xAdypt to catch up. That is not what I wanted to see.
And you really can't count on Mike making mistakes.
Absolutely not. About a 3-second sync differential with Mikey in the lead, or xAdypt in the lead.
Hard to tell because they're at the same spot.
That's the weird part.
117 versus a 121.
Usually a crash costs 5 or 6 in terms of second. xAdypt made that only cost 4. Yeah, Ram of Pluto, it has not been a simple sweep. You wouldn't be watching a replay. We got an actual fight here. Ben pretty chatty out here. Are you hearing this?
Yep.
Heavy on the taunt button. I'm here for it.
One 16 versus the 117.
It's going to come down to Mikey making a mistake. I don't know if it's going to happen. Imagine telling the most death-averse racer in the circuit to not make a mistake. Both in the AGT.
No!
Oh, no! Mikey takes the crash. But
Hard
even
to
still,
tell.
yeah. Oh my goodness, I thought it was over and done with, but a crash in the tunnel. It's gonna be close. It looks like Mikey is barely in the lead. I can't tell because they're out of phase. Ugh.
Mikey wins!
Ooh. Going down to the tunnel meant it was easier for him to get back to speed. Dang, that was another nail biter. Oof. But yeah, Mikey takes it. With a
Mike
score
advances. Mike advances into the semifinal to face Homura, which will be a rematch that they did last year twice.
Oh, it's a feud now. Absolutely wonderful set. All right. Let's get these guys in here for the interview segment. I'm looking forward to this one. Absolutely amazing.
Hey, Dip.
Hey,
Welcome, welcome, welcome back.
well, that was a fun one.
Oh, that was an actually great set of races, dude. Very nice work.
Yeah. It was really fun. I came in expecting a shutout, and we actually got a really tight race.
I had faith.
Mikey, congrats.
Hey, Mike.
Thank you. Well, that was something, wasn't it? Yeah, that vengeance was too close for comfort, really.
Yeah, I think that was the closest match we've had all tourney this year.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be a close race.
Overall, really clean racing. Pretty much going step for step. Except in that one Abyss skips board. That one got you.
Yeah, it's just. I think lap 2, at the top of the lip, as I was about to do the skip, sometimes your pod kind of gets stuck, and
You
I
just
sort
get
of turned
clipped.
left slightly too early, and it just meant I didn't get any height, so I had to sort of try and catch back on the penalty lap and jump under the bridge to start the next lap. So, yeah, that was an interesting experience.
Silver bullet skips.
But yeah, it looks like bunch of training skits. We both had a bit of a messy run there.
Yeah, did you do jump strats, Mike? Like off the side rock?
Oh, do you mean like, did I do full track or skips? Is that what you mean?
No. The little jump, like the. I don't know how to explain it. It's
I know what you
right
mean.
before.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Are you saying you did that?
No, I was just wondering if you did.
No, I didn't do that. No, I just did the wall ride.
Thing
Yeah,
is
I was.
the thing is that you played it safe with one sand xAdypt while Mike went for bumpy.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah, on reflection, I probably should have gone for one sandage actually, but yeah.
Well, Bumpy's got good hover height. I mean,
Yeah, Bumpy's pretty good at this skip, so.
yeah. Sorry again about the delay on BTC. I don't know what happened there. Ace popped in and said that it looked like I restarted after the countdown was given. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, look pretty close.
Yeah.
But it definitely seems like those skips boards are your aces in the hole, and they're paying off in spades.
Yeah, you can thank Goof for that. I watched a bunch of his skips runs, and I was like, oh man, this is so cool.
Yeah, actually, your Abyss skips time was good, I think. I did a good run in warm-up, but the actual race didn't go so well, unfortunately.
Yeah, I PB'd in warm up. I got like a 23.1, I think.
Dang.
Nice. Didn't you get a PB on another track as well?
AQC.
Plus.
Your AQC time was a PB.
Yeah, just a small one. I had a 0.5 before that, and I got a 0.4 or something.
Every improvement is an improvement. Nice work.
I mean, any
Hey,
PB in Thorny is something to be noticed. So, yeah, GG's.
Yeah, I had to show out for you, Mike.
Yeah, there was a lot of close races, which is always nice. I think a lot of them were close,
Yes.
actually.
I think Vengeance was probably the closest one. That was just a tenth of a second, right?
1.04 second difference. 1.04 seconds.
Dang.
Yeah, Uvo 4 was a thriller today between
Well,
that split-second difference and the 2 crashes on Executioner.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed with that. It was my own fault, really. I just didn't. I don't know. I just sort of forgot that perhaps turning left when there's a rock in front of you, slightly to your right, is a good idea. I decided to just drive through it for some reason. But yeah,
Sometimes you go through
it's
the
one of those
wall,
things.
sometimes the wall goes through you.
Yeah.
No, either
yeah,
way,
I kind
it
of
was
wish.
great to watch, especially with the Deathless performances on the earlier boards. Deathless Baru Coast was a thrill to watch.
Where did you crash on Executioner?
My cat jumped up in my lap and it freaked me out. I crashed on like the very beginning.
Oh, it was a
cat's-
2v1, but the cat was on Mikey's side.
That's on my side, mate. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not gonna blame the cat though. I think I probably would have crashed anyway, just because of the poor line. But yeah, I wish I hadn't died on EXE, because then we could have had one more race.
One more. You
The spirit
could
of
have
the
been a lot
game.
more than one.
No, just one more, because the next one was what, AMR? I definitely wouldn't have beat you there.
Interesting picks, though. Yeah, a lot of skips. So yeah, you thought you were going to pick Bumpy's skips. I really expected that from you, but you said you just hadn't practiced it, so which is fair.
Yeah, I hadn't done it lately. I'm probably gonna go back to it soon now that tourney's over for me. But I was I've been trying to learn that new strat that Dom does, and I think I might need to download Anodu so I can just see it better.
Yeah, it's a shame you didn't pick that one because I prepared that one specifically for you. So
Yeah, I was also afraid that you would probably prep it because it's like my ace in the hole. The one track I beat Goof on.
And it's always something to pin a little trophy on any wins you can get.
Yeah, I'm just glad I could put on a show. I didn't want to get 5-0'd or 6-0, or no, yeah, 5-0'd.
I think I'm rubbing in, why don't you?
kudos to you. I think you did some great races there. So yeah, well done.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir. And
I mean,
Radiant,
KB
you were great against Tamora. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to
I
throw
know.
shade your way.
Yeah, I was talking with Radiant about that last night actually.
But too fast.
Well,
Regardless.
Tamora, he's an absolute menace.
Putting it lightly there. But we're going to see the return of a menacing matchup here. Mikey and Homura again.
Yeah, that should be fun.
At this point, it's becoming like a wrestling feud with how often it keeps happening.
I'm gonna have to do some practice and actually make sure I'm ready for that.
Yeah, y'all should get some opening music for that one.
That was funny.
Okay, actually, I think I'm going to hold you guys to
I don't.
that.
Do McDonald's have a theme tune? I don't know.
That's pretty funny. Oh my god.
I don't
That
think
would
it would be
actually
very
be-
intimidating. It's like just throwing burgers at your opponent all your session.
Now you've set the expectation, Mikey. Now we're going to hold you to it.
Oh yeah, I started something there. Yeah.
I saw
One
some.
burger.
Yeah, I did see one person say a bet saying Burger King on it.
Yeah.
That would absolutely be amazing.
Yeah.
And I do believe we're going to be getting the second match of the doubleheader in the books soon.
Yep, in about just under 90 minutes.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. This is Nateman against Metallica, isn't it? I think.
Which is also a heated rivalry. Last year, last year they competed and it went all the way to the maximum number of races.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one.
Figures. The one time I can't make extra time to stick around, I'll have to catch the replay. Damn.
I think the bets are all even as well. Like, no one seems to know who's going to win this.
I wouldn't doubt
No.
it. They're both at a very extremely competent skill level to match.
And
Yeah.
the challenge, and I was looking at the challenge brackets predictions, and for the upcoming match of Nate Man versus Metallica, half of the predictions predict Nate Man to win, and half of the predictions predict Metallica to win.
It's a clean split.
All I know is I'd rather not play any of it, to be honest. But,
It is a clean. It is considered basically a clean split with the odd number of races. There's like 17, and they're like 9 for Nate Man, 8 for Metallica.
Wow. Believe the
Yeah.
hype. Absolutely.
It's going to be
believe the
crazy.
hype. Xbox vets represent.
Yeah, all the rest of the matches are going to be absolutely crazy. Today's match is really 50-50 with Nate and Metallica. I believe in Nate, though.
Yeah.
I have a great faith in the Nate. He's a credit to our console race.
That boy can race.
Seconded there.
I think Metallica just have heavy metal in the background as his entry theme tune.
Or completely mix it up. Metallica comes out with Megadeth on in the background instead.
There we go.
Completely mix you up. I ain't even in anymore, and I'm going to be contemplating an intro of music for next year.
I think we should make it a thing. It needs to be a thing.
Oh my god.
I absolutely agree. For the future, regardless.
Who's on
I'm
comms
ready
for
to have
Nate?
like a Dalek theme.
I don't know who is on comms for the next rounds. I know Draco's pulling the all-nighter,
Yeah.
which, shout out to you being able to handle all of the comms. Putting in good work.
Yeah, who's doing commentary for the next match? Apart from
Me
Draco.
and Ram.
Hey, Ram coming in clutch.
Nice.
Definitely be looking forward to catching that on the replay. Dang, I wish I could make some extra time, but I can't.
Yeah, it's going to be a banger.
No doubt.
Big banger.
Kaboom!
All right, well, congrats to you, Mick Winner, Burger King.
Oh.
Said with no hint of irritation.
Absolutely not.
Zero.
Yep.
Alrighty. I do believe we're ready to close this one out, though.
Yeah, well done on making it to top 8, xAdypt. I had no doubt in you.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
You are a scholar and a gentleman.
Yep. So anyway,
Thanks for commentating, guys. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Not a problem.
Just over an hour, you will be able to see. We'll close out the quarters with Nate Man versus Metallica. See you then. Good luck. May the force be with you.
Bye.
Stick around, everybody.